I will tell you 3 things. If I tell them to you and they come true, then will you believe me?
In my tortured ears, there sounds unceasingly a nightmare whirring and flapping, and a faint, distant baying as of some gigantic hound. It is not dream. It is not, I fear, even madness, for too much has already happened to give me these merciful doubts. St. John is a mangled corpse. I alone know why, and such is my knowledge that I am about to blow out my brains for fear I shall be mangled in the same way. Down unlit and illimitable corridors of eldritch fantasy sweeps the black, shapeless nemesis that drives me to self-annihilation. May heaven forgive the folly and morbidity which led us both to so monstrous a fate. Wearied with the commonplaces of a prosaic world, where even the joys of romance and adventure soon grow stale, St. John and I had followed enthusiastically every aesthetic and intellectual movement which promised respite from our devastating ennui. The enigmas of the symbolists and the ecstasies of the pre-Raphaelites, all were ours in their time. But each new mood was drained too soon of its diverting novelty and appeal. Only the somber philosophy of the decadence could hold us. And this we found potent only by increasing gradually the depth and diabolism of our penetrations. Baudelaire and Huysmans were soon exhausted of thrills, till finally there remained for us only the more direct stimuli of unnatural personal experiences and adventures. It was this frightful emotional need which led us eventually to that detestable course which even in my present fear I mention with shame and timidity. That hideous extremity of human outrage, the abhorred practice of grave robbing. On October 29th, we found in the soft earth underneath the library window a series of footprints utterly impossible to describe. They were as baffling as the hordes of great bats which haunted the old manor house in unprecedented and increasing numbers. The horror reached a culmination on November 18th, when St. John, walking home after dark from the distant railway station, was seized by some frightful carnivorous thing and torn to ribbons. His screams had reached the house, and I had hastened to the terrible scene in time to hear a whir of wings and see a vague, black, cloudy thing silhouetted against the rising moon. My friend was dying when I spoke to him, and he could not answer coherently. All he could do was to whisper, "The amulet, that damned thing." Then he collapsed, an inert mass of mangled flesh. I buried him the next midnight in one of our neglected gardens, and mumbled over his body one of the devilish rituals he had loved in life.
Okay, we're live. Let me adjust your whole thing. Oh yeah, my dog also will be making incredibly fucked up noises this whole time.
That's cool.
Every time we have the dog sitter over, I'm like, yeah, she's still making those really scary noises. Don't worry about it.
What's the noise?
She will. There's a spectrum. It's like she just made one, which I don't know if it picked up, but she'll kind of go like, and then like I sort of cough, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But then also sometimes she'll like inhale really deeply, where it sounds like some kind of emergency. Like she'll go like,
oh no. And it's
it,
not an emergency, it's fine.
apparently, I mean, she's been doing it. She started earlier this year, and I took her to the vet and showed them a video, and they were like, "Oh yeah, older dogs sometimes just do that."
You're like, all right, cool.
Yeah, and they were like, "If it starts to sound really bad, like bring her in." And I'm like, "This sounds really bad. Like I don't know how it could get worse." And when it's at nighttime, it's kind of scary because it's just like dark and makes them. But she's vibing.
That's good. Tofu screams a lot.
Does Tofu sing?
He sings and talks.
Specific songs or just like bird songs?
We're trying to teach him the Steamboat Willie, like the Disney opening. And he'll do like a couple notes from that and then like put his own spin on it.
Wow, freestyle.
Yeah.
This is gonna be loud on the stream for a second because I have to. But can you see it?
Yes.
Crime Liker. Wait, can't read the chat.
Oh, Crime Liker says it's a problematic game. Well, we don't care.
Explain why.
You can kiss our ass.
Give evidence. Cancel us live. Already a great start.
Yeah, Harry Potter did say some bad stuff.
Yeah,
oh,
like
this is gorgeous.
And Wingardium Leviosa. I know, this is kind of... Oops, yeah, so sometimes I might accidentally press forward.
It's okay.
Because that's how the emulator is.
Yeah.
Okay. Working. 1 second. Already sweating. Cool.
Tofu, that's you! Look at all those tofus on there. You see them? Do you see the tofus? He says, I don't see anything. I don't know anything.
Would you trust Tofu to would you send missives with him
Absolutely
across
not.
the land?
He's very stupid. Yeah. You're just a baby. Oh shit.
Yeah, we're going right into it.
Oh man. This is lovely.
There was nothing about the starry sky that night to suggest that strange and mysterious things would soon be happening. As unsuspecting muggles slept, a huge motorbike with a giant astride it tumbled down
I literally
from the
love
darkness.
this art. It's gorgeous.
The giant, named
It's kind
Hagrid,
of great. I'm a
left
little sad that
black
PC
so
one
good.
wasn't
on the
working,
doorstep
but
of
this is
number
kind of
4
better.
Privet Drive.
Just get ready
Nestled in
because
the
some stuff is
bundle
pretty fucked up.
was a baby.
Also,
Harry
Professor
Potter.
Garlic.
There's no
boy
fucking
who
Professor
lived.
Garlic, and you know that.
Is that an
For the next
OC?
11 years, Harry lived
Is
with
it a
his
That's Crime
self-insert?
Liker's.
parents, the
Yeah, that's Crime
Dursleys,
Liker's self-insert.
until that
Crime
fateful
Liker,
day
is the audio
when he
okay?
received the letter inviting
my-
him to attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Wait.
Hagrid took Harry to Diagon Alley to purchase a most unusual list of school supplies. Soon after, Harry caught the Hogwarts Express from platform
the
9
fuck?
3/4 and left the Muggle world
What is
far
this,
canon?
behind.
No.
Harry sat beneath
Okay, well
a
she's
sorting hat,
Muggle-born, so
hoping that he would
not
not,
a
be
real wizard.
chosen for Slytherin House over Gryffindor.
I think we call those
Not
mudbloods.
Slytherin, eh? Said the hat
no,
in his
no wonder
ear.
her name's
You
Garlic.
could be great. It's all here in your head,
Her
and Slytherin
blood
will help you
smells
on your
like
way to
shit.
greatness. No?
Oh, it's
Well, if you're
it's
sure,
some new bitch
better be
from
Gryffindor.
the new game. Mirabelle Garlic. I hate that.
We reject... In this house, we reject Mirabelle Garlic.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, here we
It
go.
says on the wiki, it says family members, the Garlic family. You don't say.
This game sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome to Hogwarts School
Oh
of
God,
Witchcraft and
what's wrong
Wizardry.
with him?
I am Albus Dumbledore,
Oh no,
your headmaster.
Albus.
He's kind of a little
Now,
turnip.
Hogwarts is full of secrets, Harry, so search behind every door. But keep in mind,
The voice acting
not
too
all
is really
secrets
good.
are rewarding. Oh, which reminds me, the third floor corridor is out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to suffer a most painful death.
Okay.
I like we're not getting like, you know, this isn't the sorting ceremony. We're not having our first dinner.
Liquid, blubber,
Just
oddment.
Dumbledore's
Oh,
just
yeah.
here and he's just telling
Wonderful
Harry
words,
all
don't
of
you
this
think?
stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Just to
doing
Harry.
a big exposition dump. And his dump is like, if you go in the hallway, you're gonna die.
Uh-huh. Open every door,
So here
but
we are.
also not those doors because
Yeah.
you'll die. Oh, Gryffindor Tower.
I know, that's where all my friends are.
Oh, it's so cute.
It looks
I
like,
wanna
oh.
live-
The other thing that happens sometimes is my controller will just kind of start just going
Oh,
in one
that's okay.
direction. But that will probably lead to more fun surprises.
Mm-hmm. Harry, you naughty
Go.
boy. Use the stairs.
Trying to show off.
Uh,
It's my first day, so.
oh, there he goes. Oh god, there he goes again.
His sneakers are
Wait,
so squeaky.
Why did those fuckers have on green
Shirt.
By the look
shirts?
of that scar,
Oh, it's
You must
Fred.
be
Oh
Harry
my
Potter.
god, it's Fred.
I'm Fred Weasley, and this is my brother, George.
George looks awesome.
Hello there, Harry. We have a proposal for you.
These were my.
In Hogwarts,
Harry
there are
Potter
special
crushes.
portraits.
Yeah.
And behind these special
Yeah.
And
portraits
you can
are
see why.
prizes. But
Mhm.
of course, not just
They
anyone can
look
open up
so
the
hot.
portraits. You need to know the password. If you bring us earwax every flavour beans, we'll tell you the password. We'll be in
Is
the
this
Gryffindor
Rupert
common
Grint
room,
doing
which
this
is through the
voice?
portrait
It
of the
kind of
Fat
sounds like
Lady.
it.
It sounds like it.
See you around, Harry.
But maybe that's just what a British kid sounds like.
A nasally British.
Password.
Damn.
Oh, I thought we were
Check
already
out
in the
this.
Gryffindor tower.
Yeah, it's not really I don't know if they follow the exact like floor plans laid out by old JK.
Oh, maybe we went in the tower and now we're going in the actual common room.
Right.
Maybe there's a distinction. Okay.
Can you? I can't read the chat. Am I missing?
Crime Liker says these graphics are insane. People struggle to make lo-fi horror game graphics and they just did
Choose
it.
any
Yeah.
stamina. Grab a chocolate frog. It'll give you back some energy.
Neville sounds
Oh,
drunk.
Lord. Oh, there's a book.
When you drink a Wiggenwild potion, it replenishes all you have. Remarkable, isn't it?
That's just a baby.
Is that Hermione?
It can't be.
When you
God,
drink a
she looks
Wiggenwild
awful.
potion, it replenishes all you have.
She
Remarkable,
doesn't
isn't
know-it-all.
it?
She's kind of being a know-it-all.
Crime Liker, you are saying good stuff.
Yeah, thanks for resisting your woke mind virus and watching this forbidden game.
Gringotts break-in latest. Investigations continue into the break-in at Gringotts, rumoured to be the work of dark wizards. Gringotts goblins today insisted that nothing had been taken. The contents of the vault in question, which remain unidentified, had been withdrawn.
I forgot that like a lot of like info that we get in Harry Potter is like from Harry literally reading the newspaper.
Yeah, that was big.
Like no adults
keep
ever
the
talk to
common-
him. He just has to read it in
Yeah.
the newspaper. That's so sad.
Or like a fucked up relative will send him something really cryptic.
Yeah. Wonder if we can go in all the common rooms.
I hope so. I bet they're all really different.
Because everything about this screams Gryffindor. There's decorations everywhere. Oh
Yeah.
fuck, is that a ghost?
Oh.
Oh. Is that
Hey,
Myrtle?
Harry, remember me, Ron Weasley? That slimy Slytherin Draco Malfoy ran through this door with an owl under his arm. I think it was your owl Hedwig. Let's go after him.
You know my owl? You stole my
What
owl?
What if I showed up to Hogwarts and I had a cockatiel instead of an owl?
I mean,
Come on,
I think
Harry,
that might
let's
just be
find
quirky
Hedwig.
enough.
Well, well, well.
get some
If it isn't the
respect.
famous
Yeah, I
Harry
think it's
Potter,
Luna Lovegood
I'm
coded.
Draco
Yeah.
Malfoy, and you do well to show me respect. Looking
yeah, he
for
looks
that
great as
owl
well.
of yours?
Oh
How
god.
careless of you to leave it lying about. Go home to your mother, Potter. Oh, sorry. You don't have one, do you?
No, I don't. She was murdered.
Kind of by like your god or whatever.
Yeah.
He's a nasty piece of work. Just ignore him.
Nasty piece of
Us
work.
Gryffindor should stick together.
Okay.
I love that advice too. Like anytime
Come on, Harry,
there's like a
follow me.
bully
To
as a
climb up,
kid,
just push forwards on your
everyone's like, just ignore it.
Right.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Just like
go.
the most abusive language possible.
Yeah. Just ignore it. He'll stop eventually.
Follow me.
He's not obsessed with you or anything.
Mm-mm.
Wow,
guys
go
are
run.
Jump. Just approach.
You guys aren't gay lovers together.
Look,
Oh yeah, who was
there's
your...
another feather. I'll
Hogwarts
double back
crush?
and watch the entrance. You better go.
Well, I consumed a lot of Harry Draco fan fiction.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
ever since I learned what the internet was,
Yeah.
I was on fanfiction.net. So
It was kind of meant to be.
yeah.
My...
Hello, Harry Potter. My
Oh,
name
here he
is
is.
Nearly Headless Nick, and I am the Gryffindor House Ghost.
He looks like
Look
The
how
bad guy
tall this
from
roll is.
Pocahontas.
I mean, you must go all the way to the top to get out. If you want to look around, press your triangle button. Press the triangle button again when you've
the
finished.
triangle button. Press your triangle button again.
Yeah, he's like a Monty Python guy. Oops. Crime Liker, Hogwarts Crush. We're dishing. Oops.
Mm-hmm.
When my friend, my best childhood friend and I read the books, we would write fanfiction for each other. So we would like
Oh,
call each other on
fuck.
the phone and be like, we would write each other into the story and like have them fall in love with each
Oh.
other. Or with like characters. So it'd be like, oh, like well, your person's called like this, and Ron has a crush on them, and we would just like write those stories and call each other and like swap fan fiction. It was so weird,
cute.
but I think it was also very formative.
And I'm talking about Harry Potter fanfiction as if it's something that I used to consume. I'm reading one right now.
Wow.
Like, I literally found one and was reading it today, except now I'm an adult with taste, so I go on AO3 instead of fanfic.net.
Press the cross button to cast the Flipendo knockback
snails, what the?
And watch out for those.
What?
So I don't remember this from the version I played.
There's not giant snails in Hogwarts.
I beg to differ based on what I'm seeing right now.
Crime Liker doesn't like Harry Potter.
Give it a chance. Now's your time. Now's the perfect time in your life to get into it.
Yeah, the story is airtight. There's no bad parts or plot holes.
Yeah, or sort of racist characters. Okay, so I'm supposed to cast a spell. What does that mean? In the other one, you have to draw a picture to cast a spell, but I'm not really sure what's going on here. I sort of ignored what Nearly Headless Nick was saying.
He said you have to go, but avoid the poisonous trails. Can you just like walk around?
Yeah, but see how my little thing?
Yeah, it's like doing a thing.
I guess I can try and run.
Oh, maybe when the star is in line with the circle?
Right, that's what I thought. Love that sound. Nope. Freaking hell. Okay, that's fast forwarding. Oh. Okay. Wait, maybe it'll tell.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
You can use your L2 and R2 buttons to
Oh, I forgot about that.
R2. He's in this game?
Oops. That opened Spotify, so not sure.
Oh! Oh no, Harry. He went,
Harry's gonna die. Oops. Okay. My friend
press the triangle button to view your surroundings.
Was wanting
you can
me
also
to...
cast a Flipendo knockback jinx from this view. See what you can find to flip.
Okay. My friend was wanting me to introduce her to the world of fanfiction. And I was kind of like, oh shit. It's almost like, because I haven't read it in a long time.
Those poisonous snails, things
I read it every day. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, every night before I go to bed, I'm like, alright, time to find some bullshit to read. Instead of, like, reading a real book.
I miss it. That's the thing.
It's
I was
just
like, if I
comfy.
look
It's
at it
comfy
again,
and
like,
cozy.
I'm gonna get sucked.
Oh, I have some really, really good recs if you are
Oh lord. Are they Harry Potter?
And it's, yeah, they're Harry Potter. And,
Okay.
like, everyone, like, Clifford makes fun of me. He's like, oh, you're reading sex. Like, it's sex stuff. I don't like to read, like, stuff with sex in it. Like, I actively dislike it.
I would get that far
which is
for
maybe
myself.
even more embarrassing.
Right, you're reading, like, serious fiction.
Yeah, I like the one I'm reading right now. So I love this category that is called severitis, and that term has been around in the fanfic world for like years. But it's basically like, what if Snape like stepped up and fulfilled like a father role, and is like actually like a it's like a real person would, instead of just like a cartoon of like an asshole.
Right. That
because she like made him absolutely horrible, and then at the end tried to redeem him in like one chapter.
Psych.
And then so much that Harry names his fucking kid after him. Like, no thanks. So there's some excellent fanfic about it.
I fuck with that. Oh wait, I have to ask you.
I'm like her. Everyone's into Luna Lovegood. She's the hottest one.
What did he say? I can't look at the damn chat. It's not like keeping up. I see the jelly beans dig, which I'm gonna ignore.
Brian Weicker said that, okay, I looked into it. If I read it as a kid, I'd be into Luna Lovegood.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, and now he's apologizing. Yeah, you should apologize.
Okay. Yeah, the controllers are.
No, I'm
are
into. I have taste, so I'm into Professor Snape.
Oh yeah. Well, you like Kylo Ren as well.
I do.
A certain type. Certain type of guy.
I like an old, nasty asshole who has like dark hair.
The thing about this that I'm realizing is when I press a button to cast a spell, it also brings up the menu because that's what.
Oh no.
I guess the emulator is.
Yeah.
Set to, so that probably won't be a problem
though. Ew.
Squirrel?
Who the fuck is that?
Wow.
Scary.
Look like the Flatwoods monster.
Well, you've made it this far. Now take a look at this. A tall Jinx block like this one needs a charged Flipendo knockback Jinx.
Why are you hanging out with me so much?
Charged knockback Jinx, hold down the cross button to build up
What are your intentions with me at 11-year-old?
Don't you have better stuff to do? Alright, so he said hold it down.
Yeah.
Oop.
Oop.
I wonder if I can remap this fucking... I'm kind of like meddling in the dark arts because I don't really know how to do anything with emulators. I'll just leave it.
It's alright.
Have you been playing Baldur's Gate?
No, I got it, and I played it for like a weekend and then kind of stopped.
Oh.
But it's really good and I need to play it.
Because like if we're talking fan fiction, I haven't read any yet, but
I
truly
have.
it is so ripe. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, so who are your guys? Like who's your ship?
It's Asterion, right?
Yeah,
I always
it's
want to
gotta
call him
be.
Asterius, but it's Asterion.
No. Yeah.
Okay, Asterion. Yeah, Asterion for sure.
Yeah. Before I even played it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try and romance that one. Because of course you have to like look up who all your romance options are.
Yeah.
Beforehand and figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. But he wants you to be so mean, and I kind of can't. So I'm trying to see if I can like get him to like me in some other way. Because like
TikTok
every time
makes me think he's like a huge sweetie.
What makes you think
Is
that?
he not? TikTok.
No.
Okay.
He's like cruel. Like if you're
Oh no.
like if you every choice you make that seems like the obvious thing to do where you're like, yeah, I'll help these like refugees, he disapproves.
Yeah.
So it's pretty hard. He wants you to be like very evil.
He's all over my TikTok. Like that's crazy.
He's all over my YouTube. Every time I go on my homepage, it's like recommended videos. But there's so much, like, there's so many scenes and like dialogue that you wouldn't even see in the first, like in your one playthrough. It's crazy. Like there's so many branching options.
Yeah, like I've seen people who are like, oh, I'm on my 3rd playthrough.
Yeah.
I like the little spider running around on the ground.
Me too.
It's really cute.
How did I jump?
I think we have to move the platform so that we can reach it, right?
Move the column?
Yeah, like move this thingy back over there.
This way?
But yeah.
So I'm supposed to hold the spell to charge it.
Yeah. Can you go to options and maybe
Oops.
Oh.
Okay, so that just sort of ended the game.
Oh no.
Let's see where it's saved.
Okay.
We can totally abandon this.
No, it was fun. It's just that we have to have controls to play the game.
Yeah, that part I even tested it and I was like, okay, yeah, it works. Jesus.
I love the vibe. Well, luckily EA Games doesn't make dog shit broken games to this day. So
Are they the Sims people?
yeah. I have a feeling it did not save at all.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I think I saved at some point.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Did it say 6% done?
We got a lot done actually.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, Crime Liker's right. Maxis is actually the Sims people, and then EA bought them.
Hmm. Didn't know that. Are there any other games that EA makes? I feel like they make like dog games where it's like, oh, Nintendo DS, you have a dog.
They make like a sports, like a soccer game, I think.
Cool. Rocks. Wait, is this a...
Oh, there's only Gryffindor, only Gryffindor and Slytherin, and they're exact opposites from each other, despite one is supposed to be in the dungeons.
That's pretty funny. Did I already talk to them?
Want to find out the password for the portrait, Harry? Oh, by the way, watch out for that Slytherin Draco Malfoy. He seems to be stealing things from Gryffindor's...
Yeah, he's a real pick-me.
Caput Draconis!
That really tickled me. Little Harry boy saying, "Caput Draconis."
Oh wait, this is where I was. Is there another... No, I have to leave.
What house are you in?
Ravenclaw.
Wow, nerd.
Yeah. Proudly.
No, I think I'm a Ravenclaw too. I used to say
That's what I would have guessed.
I used to say Gryffindor, but I don't really identify with that anymore.
Hey, Harry! Remember me?
Hey, it's
Ron
fluid.
Weasley. That
Houses are
slimy
fluid.
Slytherin I think it was your owl.
It's true.
Come on, Harry.
Except I'm actually
Well,
like
well,
mean,
well.
so I'd
I'm
probably be in
Draco
Slytherin.
Malfoy, and you do well to show me respect.
Yeah, you're
Looking
like this.
for that
You're
owl
related
of
to
yours?
this.
How careless of you to leave it lying about.
I go and
Go home
point
to
out
your
people's
mother,
dead
Potter.
mothers.
Oh,
I
sorry.
left my owl lying
you
about.
don't have one, do you?
Okay, bye. I just like silently walk away.
He's a nasty piece of work. Just ask Griffin.
Ron,
Come
you're
on,
the
Har-
best. I hope I get to meet you and your 1 million brothers ASAP.
Let's go.
I want to go to your weird house.
Follow me. To jump. Look. there's
Run
another
off the
feather.
edge to
I'll double
automatically
back and watch
jump.
the entrance.
Okay.
You better go on and rescue Hedwig.
His little feet like dangling in there. I'm coming, Hedwig!
Hello, Harry Potter. If you want to look around.
Thank you. Now it's just Zelda. Just turns into Zelda.
Yeah, Crime Liker says there is an identical room to this in the Disney Haunted Mansion game. It's true.
Yeah, we should play that.
That was also a great game with no flaws.
Yeah. It's weird it doesn't get talked about more.
Mm-hmm.
Hosting a LAN party to play the Haunted Mansion
Some
game.
snails have escaped from a care of magical creatures class. Careful,
Bro,
they're
it was just
dreadfully
epic back
poisonous.
then, bro. You wouldn't understand.
Press the cross button to cast the Flipendo knockback jinx from your wand. That should stop the wretched thing. And watch out for those poisonous snail trails.
The snail trails? I didn't know you said that the first time. Gross.
Watch out for
Nick,
those
that's
poisonous
inappropriate.
snail
We're
trails.
11.
He like winks at you. Alright, let me think.
Watch out for those snail trails, Harry. Something you want to get mixed up in now, is it? Upstanding young man like yourself.
Getting really close. Oh look, he
Whoa,
spun
you did
around.
it!
Yes!
Hell yes, dude.
Okay, I'm about to like look up how to remap.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
Crime
can use
Liker, we
your L2
can just
and
walk in the
R2
middle, but we want to
buttons
do it the
rotate
right
the
way.
game camera.
I'm a good student, and I'm trying to earn points for my house.
Yeah, maybe save, like, now.
Yeah, will it let me see?
You can use your...
Oh. Oh, maybe not.
Okay.
I thought we could just save at will. Apparently.
Yeah. In my
That
dreams...
guy looks crazy.
Head is so huge. This is such like a complicated question. But good thing we get to sit here and listen to this wonderful sound.
Instead of listening to like rain sounds when I go to sleep, I'm gonna listen to it.
I dream of snail trickles.
Mm-hmm.
When binding it. Jesus, this might be over my head. Okay, wait.
We
Start
can-
content with the core for which you want. Go to the quick menu. Could this be it? Wait.
Ooh.
Controls. Okay, what the hell? Manage remap files.
Hmm. My owl came back. Oh, he's gone again.
What do you think he's up to? He flies away.
He's just being naughty. He likes to sit on my chair. And I put a towel like on the back of it because he shits everywhere.
I was gonna ask about that, but I didn't want to.
No, he shits everywhere. And he likes to like take off very aggressively on purpose so that the towel flies off, and then he can sit on the chair without the towel.
Wow, what an asshole.
Because there's like a little like texture on the back of the chair, and he wants to like bite it and play with it.
Can't blame him there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait. Okay. It's not a ghoulfriendz stream.
This isn't technical difficulties. This is just part of our journey with this game.
Just part of our wizardry education.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know I have a Harry Potter tattoo?
No.
Yeah, I do. It was
When
my
did
first.
You get it? Okay.
It was my first tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
It's on my rib cage, which is supposed to be like a really hard place to get tattooed, and it's quite big. So I just went for it.
Yeah, I've heard that it's
I didn't
painful.
think it was that bad, but I don't really think tattoos hurt necessarily.
Yeah, me too. Wait, what is it though?
Oh, it's you'll stay with me question mark until the very end. And then it's like the little scroll with the Deathly Hallows on it that's like the chapter art.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What is the quote from? I don't remember.
Like when he's about to like face Voldemort or whatever and like walk into the forest and die. Um and he uses the resurrection stone to like bring back his parents' ghosts. And he's like scared because he's a little kid.
Aw.
He asks his parents if he said you'll stay with me, and his dad says until the very end,
Oh,
which
that's really
is
good.
very sweet. Like that's like such a sweet little moment. I mean,
Yeah.
I as an adult now I would not get a Harry Potter tattoo,
Sure.
but I was like 20 and I liked it.
Yeah.
So I don't regret it.
No, that's a good one. As far as like tattoos you can get when you're 20, like that's a nice one.
Yeah. And like no one ever sees it. Even when I go to the
Right.
beach, I wear a one piece. Like I don't wear a two piece. So literally no one can ever see it.
Because of that.
No, just because I don't like people to perceive my body.
Yeah, that was like I'm kind of getting distracted. Okay, I'll tell you this before I try to do this.
Okay, and I'll shut up so you can do it.
No, you're good. We went to a wedding a couple months ago where there was like gonna be beach time, and I was like, oh fuck, I need to get a fucking bathing suit.
Yeah,
And I
it
spent
sucks.
so long like trying to find something I'd be comfortable in, and eventually I got like shorts, like just like,
Nice.
straight up like cargo shorts,
Yeah,
but like bathing suit version.
and like a top, like a tank top
Yeah,
style.
I eventually like I didn't like the top. I got like basically a bra from what's that fucking place? Urban Outfitters.
Mhm.
And I was like, this would work. And then I like put it underwater and I was like, no, this is clearly a bra. Like this would not I could
Yeah,
not wear this in public. But
yeah,
we didn't even like go swimming, so it was fine. But I dread like I want to go to the beach. Like I want to have something I can
yeah.
wear, but it's just so
I'll show you the swimsuit that I have. That is the only swimsuit that I feel comfortable in, and I've worn it for like, I don't know, 3 years straight or
ooh,
something. Um, I want another one. It's like just a very basic one piece.
nice.
And they have you might like this style too. They have like this is like a boxy kind of two piece. Like it has a top that looks like a sports bra almost, so it's like, not like super girly or anything. I'm gonna send it to you.
But yeah, I do like that.
But I like the one piece, and there's only two sizes because it stretches a lot. Like the fabric is really
Nice.
stretchy, so you can just wear like whatever, everyone can wear it,
Right.
and I
Yeah,
like it.
that's definitely a good selling point. Games. I'm almost like I'm gonna try and just play through it.
We can just do something else too. We can abandon ship
Okay.
on this broken game. Do you want
I
to do
wish I
some
had
Night in the
known.
Woods?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. That was good vibes though. It's very cozy.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad. I maybe eventually I'll be able to get the
Yeah, maybe
PC one because the PC one looks really good.
cool.
I mean, in
Yeah,
an old school way.
like fuck with the mapping or something like randomly, then we can come back to it.
Yeah, I need to spend time with it, and I'm kind of high, so off of Delta 8. What are your opinions on Delta 8?
I don't really know if I have opinions. I don't think I've ever had any. That's like the quote-unquote like fake weed, right?
It's confusing because
it's like synthesized
yeah,
THC.
so it's like technically legal.
Okay.
And I keep telling
Crime says it's a special drug you can buy at the gas station.
Yeah, exactly. I really want to just get our car because I want to smoke the natural stuff.
There's like a gray market. There's a gray market in New York because it's legal, but there's not like recreational dispensaries. So you just find some guy on Reddit and you buy cookies from him, and then he gives you the cookies, and there's accidentally all the weed that you picked out in the cookie order.
Wow.
And they literally like he'll give you like a little package of like cookies or something. Like it's cute.
Damn. Okay, I want that.
Yeah. But we also go to Massachusetts a lot. Not a lot, but we've been a couple times to Massachusetts to get weed.
Really?
I'm like, I don't think there's a gray market for ketamine. Actually, there probably is. I just don't know about it.
It seems like it's becoming...
That would be so sick.
Yeah, I've never done it.
I mean, it's supposed to be really, really good. My friend, our friend was in a car accident and like broke his like pelvis and his leg and like a bunch of like ruptured his organs and shit. And he does ketamine therapy for like pain relief.
Yeah.
And it works great. He said he's never been like so happy and relaxed when he's done it.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. I've heard a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, and Crime Liker says he needs it to fix his brain. It's supposed to fix your brain like real good.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Murder Brian does.
Nice.
Okay, how's that? Can you see it?
Mm-hmm. Tofu, please. Can I tell you about my latest crazy hobby that I've gotten into?
Please.
So, in my ripe old age of 32, I have started figure skating.
No way!
Yeah.
Wow.
Because, like, you know, I ride horses, or I rode horses in Kentucky, and then we moved to New York, and there's just, like, for 2 years, I've been trying to get, like, a horse situation, and it just never works out. Like, it's way too expensive. Anytime I try to, like, get something going, I end up spending $75 per lesson for, like, 30 minutes of sitting on a horse. And, like, I don't even learn anything because I know more than the person who's trying to teach me stuff.
What the hell?
And it just sucks. Like, you have to have a shit ton of money to do horses, which I know this, but in Kentucky it was much easier to get around.
Gotcha.
And up here it's just not happening. So I was like, well, I want to do something. Like, I want like a, you know, I like doing like a sport, like a hobby. And I was rock climbing a bit with our friend Jack, but then he lives in Queens and doesn't come out to Long Island as much anymore, so that didn't really work. Yeah, so I started, it's like a program that like every ice rink does this, and it's called like Learn to Skate, and it's put on by like the US Figure Skating Association or whatever. So you can sign up for like adult level 1 and take the class, and then you move on. There's adult 1 through 6, and then there's like free skate 1 through 6, and that's when you learn like actual jumps and stuff. So I've done like 6 weeks of it, or there's been 6 weeks, but I only made it to like 4 classes. But I passed adult level 1, and I have a little patch that says that I can do all of the skills required for adult level 1.
Holy shit!
Which is just,
Congratulations.
thank you. It's a huge accomplishment. It's basically, can you move forward and not fall over?
Hey, that's not as easy as it sounds.
But it's really fun, and I'm excited to... I want to do like a little jump. I want to do like a jump and a spin. Like,
wow, that's a dream.
I just feel like that's a fun life skill. Like, what if you just knew how to ice skate good?
Fuck.
Like,
so
that's
eventually,
so tight.
would you do like a routine?
Yeah, so you can. There's like adult little competitions and stuff, and you can, you know, the rink where I go, they have like a holiday show. You know, there's all kinds of little shit that you can like do your little program.
That's amazing.
I don't know if I'll ever do that because I don't really care, but I just like learning how to do stuff. I don't know.
No, that's exactly where I'm at right now. Like, I'm always looking for little things I can do, like workshops or whatever.
Yeah.
But I would love to do something like that. That sounds so dreamy.
I guarantee you have a Learn to Skate program in your area.
There's definitely like a skating group that I like haven't... I've like been to 1 or 2 of their meetups. It's not as formal as like a class really, but they have like beginner skate like meetups and stuff. So I did a little bit of that, but
fun.
God, ice skating is a lot harder for me.
It's
rollerbladed when I was
really
younger,
hard.
but yeah, it would be cool to have that skill.
And just like, I don't know, like horses and rock climbing both have absolutely terrible communities. Like everyone is so mean. And like,
I could see that.
Rock climbers like take offense to that. They're like, no, everyone's so chill. Like, we're a great community. Everyone's chill. No, everyone is the biggest fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Like, I hate everyone I've ever encountered in a climbing gym. Like
people who think they're chill but are dicks is like exactly how I would imagine.
Yeah.
Rock climbing
and
people.
Figure skating, everyone is so fucking nice. Like, everyone I have met so far has been so nice. Because everyone admits that it's like very hard.
Yeah.
Like, you have to learn it at some point. And having like other, like in the class, it's 3 other people who are my age. So it's,
cool.
It feels totally normal to like be really bad at it because everyone's really bad at it.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I'll look for something like that. That'd be really nice.
It's fun. You do have to like, you have to buy skates though. It's the only thing.
Right. Are they expensive?
Yeah. So I paid like $200 for mine, but I think my mommy's gonna get them for me for Christmas.
That's nice.
But apparently, like, if you stick with it, you very quickly like kind of graduate out of the beginner skates, and then they're like $800.
Oh my god.
For just the boot, after that,
Wow.
and then. Like, I think there's like a good used market for the blades.
I'm gonna make my own.
Yeah. that would be perfect.
I could do 200. 800's a little steep.
No, I think 200 is gonna get me to doing like little jumps and stuff.
Yeah.
Like single jumps.
I mean, that would be fucking impressive.
I know, right?
That sounds magical.
Like, what if you could just do that?
Yeah.
And I love figure skating. I watch it all the time. And I love Yuri on Ice, like that anime.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I never got into it, but I respect it.
I love it.
I've seen so many figure skating. Every once in a while, I'll just randomly see, like, a beautiful figure skating video and be like, holy shit.
Yeah, like, what if you could just move like that?
I would never leave the rink.
I know.
You could express yourself however you wanted.
I
Whatever
can't wait.
song.
I can't wait till I can do like backwards crossovers, which is like the thing that looks the coolest to me. Like when they go backwards and their knees are really bent and they like stick their ass out in the air and like your arms are out on the sides.
Oh, yeah.
But your feet are like crossing over and you're like going really fast, like in a
Whoa.
backwards circle, which is only like adult 4. And I already passed adult 1. So like
Man,
you learn like real fast.
about to be crossing over.
I know, right?
Wow,
Can't
well, hopefully catch it on video. Because I want to see that accomplishment.
Okay, I will.
And you have to get one of those, like, I guess, whatever outfits with like the gauzy sort of like drapey stuff from the
See-through
arms.
sleeve
Yeah.
and the sequins. No, I don't think I could ever put on an outfit like that and like go in front of other people.
Like, watch me spin.
No. I don't want to perform. I don't want to do that. Right.
Yeah, I want to do it by myself.
Yeah, like I just think it's fun to like be able to do stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I don't need to no one needs to see me do it.
Alright, now let's talk about Granddad dying.
Oh god.
Wait. Did this freeze? What the hell? Oh, okay. Let me use my keyboard. It wants me to use so we get to pick already.
Oh. Wow. Let's do the highway extension. That seems more bleak to me.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, let's select.
I like the third one. Yeah.
Trains?
Yeah, trains are good. Oh Lord. I have played like the beginning of this, but I don't really remember anything about it.
Yeah.
It's so
it.
cute.
I know, that's the thing. I really love the art. Okay, what are the... Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my dog.
That was your dog? I thought that was in the game.
No.
What?
The vending machine.
Uh-huh. Aw.
A little...
She's so cute. Garbo and Malloy. Oh, he's cute.
His little like goatee.
Oh. Yeah, I like that one. Oh. Okay.
Relatable. He's not afraid to admit what scares him.
Oh, there's cussing.
Wow. My first punk hero.
This guy's tight. I love him. He rigs the soda machine.
When's the last time you used a vending machine?
Actually, we use a vending machine every time we go to Costco
Oh, really?
to get a water, because they have 25-cent water bottle vending machine. So like if you eat dinner and you don't want to drink a soda, you get a 25-cent water. It's nice.
What you eating at Costco? Pizza?
Pizza. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We went last night actually.
Damn, that's making me want some pizza.
It was good.
Do you feel like you have, I mean, aside from Costco, good pizza around you?
Yeah. Yeah, there's one that's right in our town, like right down the street, and it's really, really good. They have, they call it the cold cheese slice. So you get a cheese pizza, and then they give you a cup of loose mozzarella cheese that's like cold, and then you put the cold cheese on the hot pizza. It's really good.
And does it melt or you just eat it kind of cold?
No, you just eat it. It's like a Lunchable. Crime Likers had it.
Wow.
It's really good.
Not sure. I mean, I guess I shouldn't knock it until I've tried it.
It tastes like a Lunchable. But in a really good way.
Do you remember the pizza
Alex,
Max?
you didn't like it? I thought you liked it. Maybe it was too much cheese. Oh, Crime Liker didn't like the cold cheese part, but the actual pizza was really good. Like,
yeah,
it's,
I guess
it's just good pizza.
that's kind of my thing. Was like the nice thing about Lunchable Max, which was my go-to Lunchable pizza, the square ones.
Oh, I don't think I ever had that.
Really?
Yeah.
Those were for the big kids. And I would never microwave it. I would just eat it raw.
Nice.
But it wasn't like it was melted and then I was putting the raw on top.
Mm-hmm.
It was like cold dough, cold sauce, cold cheese.
Nice.
So maybe I'd be down. We have like not really that great pizza around here.
But like, I'm from Kentucky, so like what I think good pizza is like Pizza Hut.
Oh dude, I fucking love Pizza Hut.
I love Pizza Hut so much. It's so horrible and like nasty, and I love it.
Me too. There's
I love
something
the stuffed
comforting
crust.
about it. Oh shit,
Yes.
yeah, the breadsticks. I always get the breadsticks.
Oh, they're so good with like the crumbly, powdery
Yeah, just
cheese on it.
bullshit.
It's so good. It tastes like chemicals.
Yeah, and they changed
Salty chemicals.
They fucking changed their garlic sauce.
Oh.
Did you know that?
No, I only ever fucked with Papa John's garlic sauce.
Yeah. I mean, theirs is like butter, right? It's just like butter.
Yeah, it's like garlic butter, but if you shake it up, then it's like thick.
Right. Oh, yeah. God, that sounds really good. I ate a really small dinner.
I had Costco frozen pizza. I had Costco fresh pizza last night, but it was like a cauliflower crust kind.
Oh shit. I
It's
haven't
good.
had that in a minute. Is it actually good?
Yeah, it was really good. Kirkland brand cauliflower crust pizza. Yeah, Carmaker, I believe it is Kirkland signature. Great brand. This game is so pretty.
It is. It's really nice. It makes me want to like go home to like where I went to. It makes me want to go back to Oklahoma, but like I don't actually want to go. It's just like so on point with like the going back home.
Yeah.
Weird.
Is Oklahoma like very rural?
Parts, yeah. I mean, where I went to high school, it was pretty like it was a super small town.
Mm-hmm.
But then I like moved to Oklahoma City, so it depends on where you are. But
like has like the land that time forgot vibes.
Oh, for sure. Like for my job, I used to work at the food bank, and I would drive around to like a bunch of different towns to like go set up food pantries, and so like you started to just like they would all blur together into just like, oh yeah, this was like an oil town that was like abandoned, and now people still live here, but like
there's nothing. Yeah.
Every building is like from the 30s or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's like one road. There's
the
like
last
an
time that
store.
they had actual commerce.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm stuck. I forgot to pay attention. Oh wait, maybe that's it.
Oh. Oh, cute.
Nice.
Yeah, I've actually been having dreams about, I don't know, like I have stress. Like I worked at CVS as a pharmacy tech for like 10 years. I think I probably talked about that.
I didn't know it was that long.
10 years is maybe an exaggeration. Maybe more like 8. I worked on and off for a really long, like ever since like my sophomore year of college. And I've only had my graphic design job for 2 years. So it was a good chunk of being at the old CVS, but before we moved up here, I was like the district lead tech. So like I was the best one at the job because I have like autism powers of like I'm gonna be the best at this job. This stupid job that's like if you're just a little bit smart, it's like really easy to be like the absolute best at it.
Right.
And like remember how to do every single fucking thing in the whole store. And so I would go around to like all these like different like really rural CVS's and who are like drowning in prescriptions, like if they just didn't have anybody working, or like it was called like the queue. If their queues were really bad, of like, you know, scripts aren't getting filled and they're just piling up, then the district manager would be like, oh Taylor, tomorrow you have to go to Falmouth. And I'm like, where the fuck is Falmouth? It's like an hour and a half away from me in the middle of fucking nowhere, Kentucky, and the town is called like Falmouth Rotary.
Wow, yeah.
Like insane, abandoned coal town, and the only thing left is like a Subway and a CVS.
Totally, yeah, the Subway.
Yeah. Yes, they always have a Subway.
Yep. That was like Oklahoma, where the town where I was from, like the town I went to high school in, it was like Subway, Sonic, McDonald's. We had like a taco place that was like Taco Bueno.
Oh yeah. But I keep having dreams that I'm like working at CVS, and like I had a dream last night that I was Falmouth, like this one specific really creepy old CVS.
Oh my god.
And the one that I worked at for the longest was in Winchester, Kentucky, which was like 45 minutes from where I lived. So I would literally drive 45 fucking minutes to go work at a CVS. Like, why did I do that? Like, bizarre.
Were
But
you
the
driving
bath-
your own car?
Oh yeah.
Were
Yeah,
you
just
paid
paying for gas. Yeah. Yeah. Really stupid, but like my friend worked there and we liked the pharmacist a lot and it was just like a vibe. Like all of us lived in Lexington. Nobody at the store
Yeah.
actually lived in Winchester.
Wait, so... Oops. How... You were driving from Lexington to this
Yeah, I was driving literally 45 minutes on the interstate to
multiple
go
times,
work at a
like...
Oh yeah, like I would work 4:30 to 9 was like my regular shift. So I would have class at UK, like college classes, and then I would get in my car and drive to go work 4:30 to 9 at Winchester CVS.
Ugh. What a weird shift, too.
Yeah, and then we would work on the weekends, and it was like me and like one of my really good friends, Joe, who was like he was a groomsman in our wedding, and like now I don't even talk to him. Because he like married this girl, and I guess she didn't like that he talked to other women.
Oh no.
So weird. Like I would, like, this guy was just my good friend, and we worked together for a long,
Yeah, it was just like super normal.
Don't be weird. Like, you're allowed to be friends with people. So yeah, I haven't talked to him in years, but I just keep having dreams about all these people and dreams about working at CVS, and the bathrooms were like, the toilets were probably from 1960. Like, they were so scary. Yeah, just this vibe, like, all over.
Yeah, for sure. There is something, like, comforting. How do I say this?
No, it's very comforting. It is. It really is.
So it's such a liminal feeling where it's almost like out of time. Or like it's just it operates in its own like weird. It has its own rules.
Yeah, it's like Twin Peaks universe.
Yeah, when I went back to Oklahoma just once since COVID hit and I had moved, and the whole time I was there, I was like, oh, I could, like, I miss it. Like, it felt good to just like be almost like cradled in like
and there's like no stakes.
Yeah,
and just like I don't know, I have this like weird like safety net backup plan of like, if my life falls apart, if like the end of the world happens, I'll literally go like buy a trailer in the woods and just like live alone in the woods and have a garden and then go work at like the nearby CVS, and like that's my plan.
That fucking rocks. That appeals to me like so much.
And just like there's no problems because you have nothing going on.
Yeah.
And then like I'm so fucking high maintenance, like there's no way that I would be satisfied by that.
Oh,
but
for
like
sure.
In my brain I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds good.
Right, like there's a reason that I left.
Yeah. Like we go to New York City all the time. And we really like living here.
Yeah. I get it though. It's definitely I don't have it as much because I just got a new job like a couple months ago, and it's like so chill. It's very like all of a sudden I had like basically the job that I had before was like
in a school, right?
Yeah, this one's at a school too, but the commute is better, and also like my day is better. Like,
oh, nice.
It's so much less. It's not demanding at all.
What do you do?
Grant writing.
Oh, cool.
But it's very, like, they know that I'm new to it. So what it looks like is, like, today I got there, technically I started at 9 and, like, worked till, like, what? They never actually even explicitly told me, like, when I'm supposed to work to, but I guess the assumption is, like, 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I got in at 9:30 and left at 3 o'clock.
Hell yeah.
And kind of didn't do anything.
Yeah.
But, like, when they need stuff, I do it.
Right.
But it's a huge, like, there was a time where I was working another job that was like the complete opposite, where the commute was fucking crazy and I was just like miserable.
Yeah.
And the little like worm in my head was like, you should just fucking leave and go back to Oklahoma. Where you know where everything is, and you don't have to ride the weird, you don't have to deal with the bus.
Yeah.
'Cause that was a whole thing. But now I don't feel that temptation.
Good.
But there is a siren call.
There really
Every once
is.
in a while.
And at CVS, it's a terrible job, but I'm really fucking good at it. And like, it's so stressful. And there's people yelling at you every single second of the day. And you're doing like this is people's medicine that they need to live. You know, like it's not. It's
so
such
you were doing like customer facing stuff. I didn't realize you were like. I wasn't sure exactly. I thought you were a little more behind the scenes, but no, you're dealing with like.
Oh, I was in the end. In the end,
Okay.
I was not working the register ever because I was like the only one who knew how to do anything. But for the most part, a pharmacy tech runs the register. You'll like rotate around. So like you'll go in the drive-through and run the register there. You'll run the register in the front, and then when you're not doing that, you're like counting the pills and stuff. And it's just so stressful and so fast-paced. Like the prescriptions never stop coming in. Like sometimes in my old store, we would fill over 1,000 a day, and we had this big robot called a Script Pro, and you only have that if you're like really high volume. So like half of our stuff would be counted by the robot, and even still, like we were a 24-hour pharmacy, so sometimes, and this was in Georgetown, so it was still not even Lexington. It was 30 minutes from Lexington, but I would work 5 a.m. sometimes, so I would come in at 5 a.m. and the night pharmacist would be there, and for like 3 hours it was like pitch black dark. It was just me and the night pharmacist, and we were just filling prescriptions for 3 hours straight to like keep up. And there's just something about turning your brain off and just doing the most repetitive task, and then being done with it at the end of the day and being like, okay, well, that was it, and now I'm done. You know, like,
yeah.
Whereas if you're in like a creative field or like, you know, writing is so hard, just like any of this stuff, I'm like, oh, I have to think about like shit even when I'm not at work, and I don't want to, you know.
Yeah, I definitely, like, my 2 jobs ago, I was like basically, I was like the office administrative assistant, so I was like doing basically I was like doing everything that like the second in command didn't do. So I was like kind of running the office in like weird ways where I was like always running around and like, you know, oh, someone's printer isn't working.
Yeah.
You know, it's your problem. Or like, oh, there's a problem with a board member. And obviously, like, I was miserable because it was a shitty place and, like, I wasn't appreciated. But there was also, like, this feeling of being, like... Because everyone would be like, oh, Rachel kind of holds this place together. You know what I mean? And there's this little part of me that's like, I do.
I know. Like, it's, like, the satisfaction of being the best at it. And, like, every time we would get, like, a floater pharmacist or, like, somebody new coming in the store, like, to work, they'd be like, oh, thank God Taylor's here. Oh, Taylor, you're here. You know, like, oh, she's the only one who can count fast. She's the only one who knows how to type everything perfectly 100% accurate. Like, and I'd be like, yes, I do. I'm the best at this job. You know, because I'm a little teacher's pet, little brat. Like... And I just liked being the best at it, and
yeah, being the go-to, it's a pretty good feeling.
If it paid a living wage, I would totally just do that job and be happy, and then, like, you know, do my art as, like, personal fulfillment.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But it doesn't. It absolutely does not.
Yeah, if only so many things paid...
I was the highest paid tech in our whole entire district, and I was making like barely $40,000 a year.
Dude,
you know,
it's a fucking travesty. Today, there's someone that I work with who kind of like talks without thinking, and I think she's like nice, but sometimes she says stuff where I'm like, maybe you should think for a second. And she was complaining because there's this like staff event this week that like costs $45 to attend. And she's like, oh, all these people are saying, oh, they have to wait to get paid. Like, come on. That's like a night out. Like, of course it costs $45. And I'm like,
$45 is kind of a lot.
that's steep. Like, this is the first job where like I don't have to worry about paying $45 for something, because like,
yeah,
at my last job, I would have been like, sorry, I can't go. Like, I would not fucking spend that much on a work thing. Like, but it's just like, what, dude, you like so out of touch. Like, people don't want to fucking spend that money. People don't get paid.
Understand. Yeah. People, it's so annoying how out of touch people are.
So I just hold my little tongue.
Not to like, this is totally, we're just like talking about nothing, like not even related to the game at all. But I have these super, like my cousins are like super rich from both sides. Like their mom is like independently wealthy from their dad.
Nice.
So like my uncle Scott is like super rich on his own. But then all of my cousins they all have trust funds, and they all get like a yearly salary from their mom's father, their maternal grandfather's like assets, like all of his property and stuff. And you don't even want to know,
dude,
the number of the money that they get deposited every year for doing absolutely nothing. I will tell you, it's $80,000.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So all the wives basically get paid way more than I do at my job to stay at home. And then the husbands all work they all, like my Uncle Scott all got them all jobs, because he's like the CFO of this construction company.
Mm-hmm.
And now all of my cousins, well, not my oldest cousin, but my cousin Megan, her husband, and then now my cousin Matthew both work at Great Construction. I'm dumping so much Lexington tea right now.
I love it. This is a safe space.
Thank you. It just makes me feel like shit, like that nothing is like real, or like,
yeah,
like nothing I will ever do could, I don't even know like how to articulate. Like I just found out about that recently, about the yearly deposit thing. And like when we went, my uncle just got married for the third time. We went to his wedding in Florida, and Megan, one of my cousins, and then Lauren, who's my cousin Matthew's wife, Megan and Lauren didn't want to get their hair and makeup done with Nicole, the bride, because they weren't sure that they had the money for it. They said that with a straight face.
Those are the people that get the salary?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild. What the fuck?
Yeah. But that's just extra money. Like that's not even they so my cousins, they're younger than me. They're like, 27, 28 now. They bought
Was it
this
because the bride is more rich, or because they're just like,
no, they don't like Nicole because they think she's gonna take all Scott's money.
Oh, okay. She should.
Yeah, she should. No, he's actually like, my Uncle Scott is like super generous, and like I just had to go home because I thought my dad was gonna drop dead, and he didn't drop dead. He's okay now. But Scott like bought me a plane ticket and was like, I'm giving you $500 for travel money.
Wow. That's nice.
Like shit like that, which is like so fucking nice. Like he doesn't have to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like his kids are so goddamn out of touch, and just the shit, like it pisses me off so bad. My cousin, she's my cousin-in-law, Lauren. Lauren will post this shit all the time about like how their daughter Charlotte, like Dolly Parton. I don't know if you know this, but Dolly Parton does this little free book program. And she'll like mail you like a free book.
Yeah.
And Lauren's always like, oh, we got our free book. Like, we just love Dolly's library. And she'll talk about how they take Charlotte to Home Depot to get paint samples because she likes paint samples. And Lauren will be like, oh, like free, this is free fun, like free, you don't have to pay for it, free.
Yeah.
And I'm like, your house costs $1 million. You live in a $1 million house. Like, it makes me want to vomit. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's hard for me. Like, I don't personally know a ton of people. Like, I have friends from childhood that I was really close with that, like, I can't really relate to because they just, like, have so much money because of their families and stuff.
Yeah.
But also, like, I'm in development now somehow, so I'm constantly trying to appeal to people who are fucking millionaires.
Yeah, like, give me money,
who
please.
have, like, Wikipedia pages, and yeah, it makes me fucking sick to, like, be like, hey, I work at a school with a bunch of, like,
underprivileged kids who
need...
have no money.
Yeah.
And...
like...
and they're literal children, and they can do nothing to help their own situation.
Yeah,
and not that they should.
Crazy!
Yeah.
And I don't think I'll be able to last. I mean, ultimately, hopefully, like, I'll be able to just, like, write grants, like, remotely and never have to go, like, network or go to events and be like, oh, you know, like...
yeah, like, be an ass kisser.
Yeah, because it's too much. I just, like, have a really hard time.
Oh, I would be horrible at that.
Yeah, that sounds...
yeah.
That's my nightmare.
Yeah. So anyway, this game has great vibes and doesn't make me feel any sort of anything.
Yeah, there's definitely no class element. F the cops. I'm going to bed. Oh yeah, I guess the cop that stops us is like our aunt. The other thing that, like, keeps me from being super nostalgic is that my family doesn't have, like, a childhood home that I can return to. Like, they've moved.
Yeah.
And they kind of, like, live in, like, an apartment. My parents do, so... like, I wish I could go, like, have this.
Yeah. My mom is clinging... well, my parents are clinging on to their house. But it's just too much. Like, it's too big. It's too much for them to deal with. And then I don't want them to sell it because that was, like, my childhood house.
Right.
But also, like, it needs, like, a bunch of windows replaced, and the upstairs air conditioning, like, barely works. And they don't even go up. You know, the upstairs was, like, mine and my brother's rooms, and then, like, 2 bonus rooms. And they don't even go up there anymore. So, I don't know.
Was that in Lexington?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear about a lot of people our age whose parents are kind of going through that, where it's like, oh.
And then they're obsessed with, like, cleaning the house and, like, getting stuff out of the basement. Like, our basement isn't finished, so just, like, everything goes down there. And then they always are obsessed with, like, trying to clean out the basement. And I'm like, I have a bunch of shit in your basement that I would like you to please keep and, like, not throw away.
Oh, yeah.
And they're always like, well, can we throw this away? Can we throw this away? I'm like, will you just chill? But they think they're gonna die and, like, I'm gonna have to go and deal with the basement.
That's dark.
And there's, like, not even, like, the stuff it's not even that much stuff. Like, it's just stuff that, like, I feel privileged that we have space to keep. Like, toys and...
yeah.
like, my American Girl dolls and stuff, like, you know, stuff that I can't keep because I live in an apartment. And, like, luckily my parents have a house.
Yeah, that's the thing that just happened to me. Like, my parents don't even have a house, but they have more storage than me. Like, they just moved to New Jersey from Oklahoma. And the whole time they've been trying to get me to take all this shit from my childhood, and they're like, oh yeah, here's this like rocking chair you had when you were a baby, and it's like, yeah, I want that eventually, but like,
Yeah, but
where
like,
am I gonna put it?
I
Like, it would be
can't keep
so
it
weird
now.
to have that.
Yeah.
Like, have guests over and be like, oh yeah, that's my
That's my baby rocking chair.
that's where my mommy rocks me.
For a baby.
Yeah.
I don't have a baby. I don't want a baby, but
I'm
here's
not
the
a baby. In case you're getting that idea.
Uh-huh.
But like all my books and whatever, you know,
Yeah.
the dress
I
that I
have
was
a
like
ton of
baptized
books.
in.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, like hold on to that. That's as close as I have to like heirlooms. We had a fucking Hoosier cabinet. Have you seen
Oh, I don't know what
those?
that is. No.
It's just like a certain era of I think it was like during rationing. There's like a little recipe book with like ration stuff in there and like a pie pull out like pie shelf and stuff.
Oh, like a pie safe?
Maybe.
Does it have like a tin door with holes in it?
I think so. I haven't seen it. The thing is like it was in storage and it got flooded, so no longer get the Hoosier cabinet. So like the closest thing I have is like tiny rocking chair.
Yeah.
A weird little faceless doll.
I'm Googling Hoosier cabinet to see if it's...
Yeah, I wonder if
Oh, no, okay, it's different. I see. Yeah, this is way nicer than a pie safe.
I was excited to have one.
Yeah.
But...
It's like back when house furniture was like functional and made out of wood.
Yes. And yeah, it was all practical.
And has like a surface that you could use for actual things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My grandmother has like 2 pie safes, but they're like...
The pie safe.
I think it's the thing that was popular in the South, but it's like from that same era. Pie safe cabinet. Yeah, it's like...
Oh yeah, okay.
Well, when you Google it, hers has the tin doors, so it's like...
Yeah.
The doors are literal like metal with like decorative little holes in it, so you could put your pies in there, but they could still cool off because there's like air circulation.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like 2 of those.
If you bake 6 pies.
Yeah. Bake a bunch of pies, you can put them in there. But yeah, there's just like shit, like all that shit, like my grandmother has like
your specialty.
Yeah, like really nice furniture and just there's tons of stuff, and I'm like, am I ever gonna have a house to put this stuff in? You know, like it's really sad.
I'm still keeping the dream alive. I've convinced myself that somehow we'll be able to get one. But
yeah, I mean, we'll just have to live someplace where it's affordable. Like we have friends who live in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and they have a gorgeous house. It's like craftsman style, it's beautiful, and they paid like I don't know, like something crazy, like $190,000 or $200,000 or something for it. Where like up here, like $400,000 will get you like a shack with an outhouse that was built in 1902 and hasn't been updated since.
Yeah, I mean, I love the idea of like getting a fixer-upper or whatever, but I wouldn't know the fucking first thing about that, or have like the money to fix her up.
No, yeah, I've gotten like down this huge TikTok rabbit hole of this one particular account of these people. It's like a young couple, and they bought their first house in Florida. And they bought it, like they got an inspection, and the inspection was like, yeah, everything's fine. And then they bought the house, and then they found out that they had a roach and rat infestation.
Oh no.
And then the whole house smells like rat pee. And I'm like, how did you not know that before you bought the house?
Right.
So
Tricky
then now
realtor.
Yeah. So now their TikTok is like them trying to like fix this house and like all like they're renovating it themselves, like doing everything themselves, and they do it in the worst way possible.
Oh shit.
And it's so fucking annoying like how stupid they are. Like I don't know shit, but there's like common sense that you can have about things. Like they redid this entire bathroom, tiled the all the walls, like not even just the shower, but she was like, no, I want a fully tiled bathroom. And laying tile is like really hard. Like you literally like have to be a professional or like know what the fuck you're doing if you're gonna do tile. She tiled the entire bathroom. It looked like dog shit. And then like 4 months later, they were like, oh, the ceiling needs to be replaced. So then they replaced the ceiling after they had already done the walls and floors. So then the ceiling like rained down and like broke some of the tiles and stuff. It's just like, why would you not do the ceiling first? You fucking dumbasses. And like
stresses me out.
She keeps talking about like, oh, this isn't our forever purchase. This isn't like what we want forever. They keep doing these like temporary solutions, but they're just they're hemorrhaging money on these like temporary solutions.
What a waste of time too. Like
I know. Like they spent all that, like last summer, they spent all this time ripping up the laminate flooring and they found hardwood underneath. So they restored the hardwood, like they sanded and resealed all of the hardwood. And then like literally today she had a TikTok that was like, okay, so we picked out our new hardwood floor. They're putting down new hardwood on top of the existing hardwood that they already paid to fucking restore. Like they're so stupid. I hate these people, but I can't stop watching. It's so funny. And she's like, we've sunk $80,000 into our restoration so far, and like the house looks like dog shit. And they're like, the whole house smells like rat piss. Well, how did you not know that before you bought it? Like, I'm so confused.
That's pretty embarrassing.
It's so funny.
Maybe I should watch more of that, because like I'm constantly watching like the opposite, where it's like, ooh, I quit my job and started my own business, and now I live like in this beautiful place, and like everything's perfect. And
I bought a historic mansion, and I've restored it from the ground up, and now it looks like a magazine.
Yeah. And I'm like, why the fuck am I not doing that right now?
I know, dude. It sucks. Why don't I
live it like a cottagecore perfect life?
Why am I not homesteading right now?
Yeah. Oh god.
I watch a lot of homesteaders too.
Oh yeah. That's another thing that I'm like, I am trying to, oh actually this is an update. I just messaged my boss because technically the school that I work at has like a relationship with this university, and if you're getting a master's degree at that university and you work here, they might help you with it. Like totally pay your tuition. So I was like, hey, like I want to do this horticultural certification program. It's not a master's, but can you just pay for it? And I haven't gotten a response.
Should.
I know! That's how I feel!
No, they totally should, because like so many, like my company has a bunch of like education reimbursements.
Nice.
Like I was like, oh, they have like, they'll do it through like Columbia and like CUNY and, you know, New York colleges and stuff. And you can take like, I was like, oh, I'll take this marketing class at Columbia. Like that sounds cool. And I feel like, you know, you could actually learn some shit. But then I'm like, well, that would require me like doing work, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I want to do work. I want to do a really specific kind of work.
And also it's shady, like if you get fired within like 12 months or something, then you have to pay it back.
Ooh, yeah.
And like I don't want to fuck with that at all.
Yeah, it does add a weird element to the dynamic of like, now you're kind of in their
absolutely
servitude even more. But yeah, this is such a chill job. I'm like, why not? I would stay for 3 years, which is how long the certification program is.
Plus, that's like so tight. Like, you could learn so much shit about plants and gardening, etc.
It's a fucking beautiful fucking place. It's like a historical, like they have an herbarium.
Oh
they
my
have an
God.
archive. Of plant specimens. Like, Jesus. I would fucking be so happy.
Yeah.
It's like $3,000 for every year.
Yeah.
What is
They
that?
should totally pay
It's
that.
nothing.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
It would kill me. If it was me, it's...
Yeah. I don't have $3,000.
That's like put me in my grave type amount. But yeah, I'm like, I just sent the email yesterday and I was like, hey, what do you think about this? And I haven't gotten anything back. And I'm just like, no problem, dude. Take your time. Doesn't matter to me.
It's not something that I really want desperately.
It's not like my entire life swivels on this like one point. So we'll see.
Just do it. Just do it anyway. Just take out, just go get like a personal loan or like a credit card and just do it.
Yeah, I've already done that once.
Do it again. Who cares? Credit card debt is not real.
Yeah, hey, I'm building credit, if anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've kind of made up my mind, like, even if they don't do it, which would be kind of a slap in the fucking face.
No, they should absolutely do it.
I'm gonna make it happen.
They're a school
somehow.
and they need to promote further education.
Yeah.
I'm also like totally ignoring my student loan repayment.
Oh yeah.
They can kiss my ass. Like, you're telling me that you don't want me to be educated. And I literally almost owe like less than $10,000. Like it's nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah, truly.
You can have that when I die.
Like
I will
dust
leave you in my
to
will.
them.
I will leave you that money. Yeah, Crime Liker says student loans are never getting paid. Like,
Yeah.
why would I? Come after me. I dare you.
Yeah. For what? I mean, just speaking for myself, my degree was not fucking worth it at all.
Oh, my degree was a joke. A literal joke. But then, like, and I always feel bad about myself. I'm like, oh, like, I shouldn't have been, like, such a little baby. I should have gone, like, pushed myself and gone to real art school, and then maybe I could be, like, a real artist.
That's silly Billy talk.
It's total silly Billy talk, because there's, on TikTok, there's this girl that, like, I followed her on Instagram for a while, but she went to, like, Ringling or Cal Arts or, like, one of the good ones, and she's like, I'm $200,000 in debt from going to art school, and it did absolutely nothing for me, and, you know, so that's validating.
Seems like a scam.
It is a scam.
I'm getting scam vibes.
But you can't make little games, you can't work on Night in the Woods, you can't work at Disney, you can't do this shit unless you, like, have a stupid piece of paper that's like, I went to Cal Arts.
In my damn head. I got a creative writing degree. That shit is fucking useless.
That's cool though. Like, the hardest part of my job is writing. I'm so bad at writing, and like the only writing I have to do is like blogs that nobody reads, or like,
oh yeah, I remember the stock photos you were showing last time.
Yeah, so like my job is technically marketing specialist, but I'm like the graphic designer. So like anytime there's like anybody needs a visual for anything, I just like make it. But I do, like, my coworker got like a stupid promotion. She should have gotten a real promotion to like real manager, but they did not make her a manager. They made her a senior specialist. And she used to do all of our social media, but now she has to do like events and like stupid shit. So I'm doing like more of our social media, and like even writing a social media caption, like I can't do words. Like it's so hard. It's so hard.
Yeah. Well, two things about my creative writing degree. Number one, like, I am a good writer naturally, and getting a degree in it didn't help me. Like,
because you were already good.
And like I continue to grow and learn like in my own way, but like my education was not, my formal education didn't contribute to that at all. And also maybe AI will take over and write your little social media captions.
No, it already does. I mean, there's an AI tool on the platform that we use, and I definitely use it quite a bit.
I mean, for social media stuff, why it's like
It's
all
so
algorithm.
irrelevant. Yeah, like it does not matter.
Also, I have to pee pretty bad. What are we thinking?
Oh, do you want to just take a break and go potty?
Yeah, is that fine? Do you want to keep playing for a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm having fun.
BRB.
If you're good to keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. BRB.
Hi, Alex. What's up? How are you? I mean, crime liker. Oh, that's good. I keep applying to like a million places because I want more money, but I never get interviews or emails back or anything. I feel like my face is already red, and I only had 2 drinks. Well, maybe you will get it, and if you don't get it, then you can go find something that does pay better. Which doesn't exist, because no jobs pay any money. Why are my glasses so sideways? That didn't help at all. I was looking at myself in this stream and my glasses are like totally crooked.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It looks stupid.
They look normal.
Oh, thanks.
And in fact, good.
Oh, thanks.
Crime Liker, I forgot to ask you how your interview went. But I am gonna ignore your second comment and say you probably will get it. Hey, thanks, Aksa.
I like your hair, Rachel.
Thank you. I've kind of been having like a I shouldn't have cut it.
No, it
feeling.
looks so good.
Thanks.
You totally suit a pixie.
I appreciate it.
I could never. I would look like a troll.
Dude, not true. People always say that, but...
No, my face is too round, I think.
I have such a round face.
No, you have, like, lovely cheekbones.
Aw, thank you. I think I just miss the versatility.
Yeah, that's fair. I did dye my hair all brown, like my natural color.
I like it. It was more blonde before, right?
Yeah, it was like super fried from me getting highlights for like forever.
Oh, yeah. Nice. How are you feeling about it? I think it looks good.
I really like it. I think it makes my skin look good or something. Like it's like the proper color that comes out of my head, so it suits my coloring.
There's something to that.
Yeah, there is. And I've been obsessed with like beautifying myself recently.
What does that mean?
Like I got really into skincare.
Oh my god, I have so many questions for you.
Okay.
Actually, just like 2 questions.
Okay.
You wanna...
Yeah, go ahead.
Field these? Okay, number 1. Ugh. So I've been very like, I have such a hard time with, if I try to Google skincare stuff or cosmetic stuff, I get so like freaked out.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually asked Valerie for some help, and she told me about a tea tree face wash that's good.
Mm-hmm.
But I have this thing where I've only been using BB cream for face stuff, but I think I need to like up my game.
Like
it's
for
sort of-
coverage? Like you
yeah.
think you... See, I don't wear any foundation or anything at all.
Okay, so that's where I want to get to. But my
Okay.
face is very red, oily, and my pores are a problem. So what do you recommend?
So I have a very extensive regimen, and the biggest thing for reducing pore visibility and texture. Like, do you think you have like texture issue?
Does that mean I have pores?
Like
The pores
bumps
are
or
very-
like
not
like
really
breakouts?
bumps.
Okay. But I still think that chemical exfoliation is like just good for everything.
Really?
And I'll send you, yeah, the stuff I use is all like cheap except for one thing, which is the best part, which is really expensive. But most of the stuff I'll send you everything I use if
Oh my god.
if you want.
I would that would be such a blessing, because I get so exhausted as soon as I try to like, I've spent my whole life like kind of not reading about anything. And I just like found something that kind of works. But when I go on like the skincare Reddit, it's like
It's
too much.
It's crazy in there. Yeah. So I actually found like this one girl that I really like on TikTok, because my whole life is just watching TikTok, I guess. But she made me like kind of up my routine. So I do like a chemical exfoliation, which people like a toner. So like glycolic acid toner. So that just like takes off the top layer of like any like dead skin or like any breakouts, and then all of that minimizes pores as well, because you're just like removing anything that doesn't need to be there. And then I do moisturizing toners, which you may say, oh, I have oily skin. Well, a lot of the time oily skin is because your skin is actually dehydrated, so it's trying to make more oil to like hydrate itself. So I have these two Korean brands of like hydrating toners, and they kind of just smell like, one of them smells so good, it just smells like herbs and like really clean. And it's just like liquid, and you just like pat it on. So I do these two separate toners. Probably the two are like overkill. Just there's one that I really like, and it has like licorice root, so it's like very calming.
Ooh, I
so it'll
like
like
that.
yeah, like any redness, it's like, so your skin just drinks it right up, and it just soothes everything.
Okay, I'm talking to the right person.
I'm real into it. I do it every single night. And then my favorite thing is the snail mucin. Have you heard about the snail mucin?
No.
Okay, so it's literal snail mucin, like it's from snails. And it's like you put it in your hand, it's clear, and you can like go like this, and there's like strings.
No, wait, it's a snail trail?
Yeah, it's a snail trail. It's a snail trail that you put on your face. But you do the snail mucin after your toner, so it kind of locks in all of that hydration.
Wow.
And then the biggest thing that has changed my skin is, sadly, the most expensive part, which is tretinoin, which is like retin A.
What's the price tag?
So it's $90 for a 45-gram tube, and the 45-gram tube, because it's prescription only. I do it so sparingly because I have really dry skin, and I get like really flaky, like around my mouth and around my nose. Like I'll like will literally like crack and bleed sometimes because my face is so dry, and it can make your face really, really dry. So I use it like so sparingly, like just a couple nights a week. But it like, I mean, I don't know if you can see, like I have no fucking wrinkles anymore. Like I had these lines across my forehead, I had fine lines in my eye corners, and that's gone. Like my skin looks like a
baby's
What the
butt.
fuck? Okay.
It is amazing.
I thought you were gonna say way worse than $90. Like, that is doable to me. And
yeah.
so what is it? Astringent? What the hell is it?
No, it's topical vitamin A, and it's just a really strong, like, chemical exfoliant, I guess.
Okay.
It just, like, I don't know, it makes your skin, like, perfect, and it's prescribed, like, for acne, for wrinkles, for anything. And then after the tretinoin, I do CeraVe moisturizing cream.
Oh yeah.
Which is, like, really, you know, basic drugstore, but it's my favorite moisturizer. It's so, like, it absorbs so well.
I have been using that moisturizer.
I love it.
Yeah,
oh, nice.
That's been my go-to for a little while.
And then I'm just so lazy. I just don't do, like, my skin's at a point where I feel like I don't need to wear
That's
any
where I
face
want to
makeup
get.
at all.
I want to get there so fucking bad. I hate wearing makeup.
I mean, I know it's like, obviously you see the stuff more than other people, but I think your face looks, I mean, your skin looks great. It's luminous, it's glowing in the lamplight.
Thank you.
Like, you don't look red, you don't look porous.
Well, I think that's kind of the BB cream doing its job. Because I put, like...
Well, I also can't tell that you have anything on your face, so
Yeah.
that's good.
Alright. Well, I'll take that, and I appreciate it. But
I'll definitely send you all the stuff that I use and where I get it.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I think just... I don't want to be a makeup person. And that's
I'm not
any
I'm not
shade
either.
to makeup people.
Yeah. Like, I don't have any makeup on right now. Like, if I go out, I'll wear makeup, but day to day I don't. And I don't know, I like to get to a point, like, I like to put the gel stuff in my eyebrows so my eyebrow hairs stand up, and I'll put on mascara, and, like, I like a really natural look.
That's where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love those Recs.
And it just feels like you're putting your little potions on, and then you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, hell yeah. That did something.
What I want. That's kind of how I feel about, like, hydrosols. Like, that came up in herbalism class where we would pass around, like, a rosemary hydrosol and, like, spray your little face, and it would just feel like...
yeah.
So, like, oh, why don't I do this every single day, multiple times a day?
No, the skincare bitches love that shit. Like, there's this stuff called, the brand's called Caudalie, and it's like a really expensive French skincare brand, but they have basically that, like, Caudalie face mist, and it's just like an herbal, like, water that you, like, spray on your face.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just, like, hydrating and smells good, and yeah. And then your skin just eats up all the, like, nice herbal benefits.
Yeah, I need to be feeding my face.
You gotta feed your face. And then I do the gua sha too, the, like, tool, the scraping tool.
Yo, I've heard of that for your lymphatic.
Yeah, so I'll do a nice lymphatic massage because I like to drink a lot, so my face gets puffy, and I can really tell, like, I can tell a big difference, like, when I've done it versus not. And this same skincare girl has a really good gua sha technique, but you start on your chest and you, like, drag it across your chest to open up your, like, I guess I don't know if this is true, but she's like, oh yeah, this is where lymphatic drainage starts. So you, like, start on your chest. And then I do it, like, on my neck, like, I'll drag down my neck on both sides, and then, like, the jaw and cheeks and stuff, and there's, like, a really big difference, I think.
That's cool. Yeah, I heard about that in one of my herbalism classes because we were doing the lymphatic system, and we all stood up and she taught us, like, it wasn't with a tool, but, like, a lymphatic massage where you, like,
yeah, you can do it with your fingers for sure. Like, yeah.
This is my guy. It's Greg.
Oh, he's cute. I like his little teeth.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm doing skincare and I'm losing weight and I'm just trying to overall be hotter because I think that'll make me feel better about myself.
Love that. I've been spending, so I gained weight and I've been buying a bunch of clothes.
Nice.
Cuz I'm like none of the shit that I had before fits, and also I want to do a total like revamp of my wardrobe because none of my shit feels like a grown up. So
no,
I've
I
been
was
making
totally
a
in
lot
the
of
same
purchases.
place. Yeah. Yeah, because I was like in the same place of I gained weight. I was about to say I got fat. That's not nice to say to me, Taylor. You didn't get fat. I gained weight. I gained weight. None of my clothes fit, and also they were like clothes that I've had since high school, you know. And it's like you're not a child. You're a grown adult. Like it's okay. You know, let's buy some stuff that actually fits. And I started buying pants in the size that I am instead of the size that I want to be, and it's very freeing.
Holy shit, you're really speaking my language. We're on parallel journeys.
It's hard. It's really hard to buy pants in the size that you are.
Yep, especially when all of your pants that you currently have, like, you really like them. They're like staples in your wardrobe, and they don't fucking fit anymore. Because I was fighting that for so long. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna lose the weight. But I didn't change it. Like, any of my habits.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, you can't. It's impossible.
No, you can't.
So, yeah, I'm feeling very similar shit where I'm like, I actually threw away a bunch of stuff because I was just like...
That's so good.
Even if I lose the weight,
you don't need it.
I can find something when that happens.
Right, and wearing clothes that are slightly too big, guess what? That's in style.
Yeah.
So, not gonna be a problem.
Right.
It's gonna take a lot to get you to a point where everything is too big.
Yeah.
Is what I tell myself. Way beyond the scope of casual weight loss that I'm capable of.
I have been doing like 20 minutes of yoga every day.
Oh, no, that's awesome.
But that's like, it doesn't even feel like a weight loss thing. Like, I don't think I'm doing enough to lose weight, but it's just like for me.
No, that's like stretching and stuff is like so important. And like I've tried to like really shift my mindset of like I've been going to the gym so much more, and I'm like, you're old. This is just something that you do now. You have to do this if you want to be healthy and be alive. Like, and I try to not even think about it as anything related to weight loss at all. It's just like you have to keep your mobility and like your function.
Yes.
And you have to start now, because if you are like, just let it go and then try to start when you're 60, that's so much harder.
Oh, yeah.
So, because like, I go to the Y and there's like all these old people in there, obviously, because it's the Y. And there's this like old people workout group in front of me the other day. I was on the treadmill. And their little exercise was walking like heel toe in a straight line.
Yeah.
And they like couldn't do it. They were like falling over.
Oh my God.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I never want to get to that point.
That's rough.
Hopefully I never do.
Yeah. That's kind of how I feel about farming. Like, that's part of why I just want to farm all the time.
Yeah, it's like, and that's also like why people used to be so much like skinnier, not like healthier. Like, obviously people died when they were like, 20 of appendicitis and shit, but, or like a treatable infection, but like the food was better. They were eating fresh, non-preservative food, and also they performed manual labor to like extract it from the earth.
Yep. Dude, the soil was literally different.
Yeah.
And like when you were working the soil, like it would actually affect your body in like a different way.
Oh my God.
Like my herbalism teacher has talked about this shit, and I don't remember any of the specifics, so I sound crazy.
No, I believe it.
But the soil, like, and the veggies that grew in them had so much more nutrients.
Yeah, like all the, like there hasn't been just like excessive farming, for years and years and years with no replenishment or rotation or whatever. So like the microbiome that's, in the soil. No, it totally makes sense. I try to be all hardcore. I like watch all these homesteaders and these one people that I like. It's really hard because a lot of them are like religious freaks.
Right,
And
that's the problem.
yeah, and they do it because they think it's like, you know, a way to like there's a lot of gardeners who really are religious because they think of like the Garden of Eden, and they think that that's like what God wants you to do is like have a garden. And they're like right-wing like conspiracy people. I don't know. But
Well, it's true. God wants you to have a garden, but it's because like God is an anarchist.
hippie.
Yeah, a hippie.
Yeah. But they had a video just the other day about they were like processing a bunch of turkeys.
Oh,
And
jeez.
I was like, all right, bitch, like you're gonna watch this video, you're gonna sit here and you're gonna watch it, and you're gonna like do it. And I made it like 5
Dude,
minutes. I was like, I'm going to vomit. I
Why
can't
did you
watch
feel
this.
like you needed to?
Because I have this dream of like being a homesteader, and like if I'm gonna eat meat, like
Oh, yeah.
it'll be an animal that like I have cared for and like
Right.
given a kind life and a kind death.
Man.
And it's just brutal. It's so brutal.
Yeah, I ate pigs that I helped
Well,
I guess
they were
raise
really
for a year.
they were really happy for you.
They
and
were, but I
probably
didn't
had
kill
a
them.
really good life. Yeah.
I wasn't there for when they got like in the back of the head.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also like am a vegetarian for the most part, so I don't know. I have a friend who has learned how to like kill chickens and stuff, and like on a regular basis we'll just post pictures of like, oh yeah, we like skinned this thing today or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's required. I guess like if you do want to eat, like I understand like where you're coming from, but
I'm not a vegetarian. I love eating meat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I feel like that would be, I don't know, I feel like that would be part of it. If I ever had my farm dream, I would have like, you know, meat animals in some capacity.
Well, it is obviously so much better than just like getting it from the store. But it's like you could also just find like a local butcher who like does it for
and
you.
like that's what a lot of people do is they're like, oh, you know, I bought half a cow, or me and my neighbors split, you know, like stuff like that, or like do trades with people. So
yeah.
We don't need to talk about animal death. But it's all these things that I think about that are tied into like, you know, feeling like I'll never have a house, or feeling like I don't make enough money, or what, you know, it's like I want to know these like life skills.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I definitely don't.
Or like how to get food if I needed to or something.
Oh, yeah,
Which is very like prepper mindset of me. Like, calm down. That's you're fine.
Well, yeah, I think there's like, you can make the argument that it's not for like dire reasons. It's because like that's a good way to live.
Just like it's nice, I think.
Yeah, like it feels fulfilling to like grow food for yourself.
For sure.
I think like part of why I don't know, like I worked on a farm, but I wouldn't know how to homestead. Like I didn't really learn how to do stuff for myself. I was like doing stuff with a team. Like
on like a much larger scale. Yeah.
Yeah, on a very large scale. So yeah, I wouldn't know the fucking first thing of like even starting a garden. So part of the horticultural thing is like, Francis was like, well, what do you think, like, you know, if you were to get a job, like, would this help your salary, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, even if it doesn't, like, it just feels good to, like, learn these things.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
That I would, like, be more well-rounded and, like, understand, you know.
People who know shit about gardening are, like, wizards. And I feel like it's just this, it's like dad knowledge.
Yeah.
You know, like your dad is like, oh yeah, like this is how you grow tomatoes or whatever. And it's like we don't learn any of that shit anymore.
Yeah, it's fucking depressing. I would love to like get like a horticultural teaching job because like teaching kids about it is really like important.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like if I were to get like a certification, like that would probably be a decent. I don't know. I've seen some like listings in different states that were like for teaching at like working farms. That seemed pretty good.
But then even if you didn't have a career in it, it helps your salary in the sense that if we had a house, I could turn the whole backyard into a garden and like greatly supplement what we eat, you know?
Yeah. Like it's hard to quantify. It's just like, oh, like I would be offered this much more for whatever. It's like it would just make your life better.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then yeah, it's like you do have to get like a place where you can have like at least some like this place right here. I guess I could like start a small raised bed or something, but it would be in the area where everyone takes their dogs to pit.
Yeah. We have like when we first moved here, there's a community garden that's like right by the train station. I was like, oh my God, like we're gonna get our community garden plot. Like I'm gonna be so into it. And then the application process was like insane. Like required like a notary to like notarize the fucking form for your community garden plot. And I was like, kiss my ass. Like, why is this so hard?
Yeah. The wait list around here is just crazy. It's like years.
Oh my God.
Also crime liquor, yes, 100%.
Yeah, it's just that's like why I want to know figure skating. Like it's just fun to know shit. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I'm definitely like I just turned 32 and I feel like something like broke in me or something like gave way where I'm like, okay, I have to go 100% into like every aspect of my life and like start reading books all the way to the end and committing to like actually feeding my brain.
It really does feel dire. It feels dire. It feels like crime like that would be so cool.
Yeah. If you go there, I'll go to Yale Divinity School.
And I'll come visit both of you at Ivy League Divinity School.
I knew a guy that went to Yale Divinity School though that like speaks multiple languages and is like,
oh my God,
like out like writing scholarly books about like historical sites and shit.
I'm way too stupid for that.
Yeah, same. But I do want to become like a monk or something. Like study tomes.
That'd be so badass.
For like part of the time.
Yeah.
You should be able to be like a part-time monk.
Yeah.
Yo. Leopard sighting.
There he is. He's watching a weird movie. He's probably gonna eat some yogurt.
Nice combo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, minigame. Fuck.
Oh no. It's Guitar Hero.
Wait, what? Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, okay, so my little numpad doesn't work.
Oh.
This song fucking rocks.
This song is awesome. I love that little alligator girl. She's so cute. We just came back from wherever the hell. We haven't been practicing guitar. It's okay.
Yeah, really.
It's our first jam sesh back with the band. Like, give us a break.
Doesn't even go with the song, really. I guess that does. Playing bass isn't real. Trying to find a bass player insult since Francis is a bass player. and they're gonna be playing the bass this week.
Bass is like
At a
fake
show.
guitar. It's like guitar for babies.
Yeah, if you play the bass, that's Stolen Valor.
Mm-hmm.
Stolen Rocker Valor. But yeah, they're out of the house. It's very scary.
To be alone.
Yeah.
I
Because we
love
have a
to be
really long
alone.
hallway.
Oh
I
no.
love it too,
Yeah.
but I
Oh
also
god,
like,
this seems hard.
I imagine a lot of scary stuff.
Well, especially after we played the Mortician game
Yeah.
with this, that had lots of scary hallways in it.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, I follow so many horror artists whose main thing is, like, drawing freaks in hallways.
Oh no.
So I have just, like, an endless library. Yeah. I'm gonna send a screenshot of that to Francis.
Pretty bad is what it was. Okay, we tried our best.
Yeah, okay, I don't even know the song. Holy crap, Lois. Oh my god, I want to go to a diner.
That looks just as good as Costco pizza.
Do you know about the blog that Crime Liker told me about? The Tumblr?
No.
It's all Costco pizza.
No. Crime Liker, send that to me, please. What diners have pizza? That's weird.
I know, yeah. That caught me off guard. How do you feel about 9:30?
Yeah,
Sleepy
that's
time.
good. Yeah. I'll literally go lay in bed and read my fanfic.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask, like, what is the premise? Are they in school or out? Are they, like, adults?
The one that I'm reading right now specifically, or the ones that I like in general?
The one that you're reading right now.
The one that I'm reading right now is, it's the summer before the 5th book. So they just had that, where Harry was, like, walking with Dudley and the Dementors showed up. And then he, like, did magic and got expelled and then had to go have the hearing.
Okay.
So it's like, that just happened, and they want Harry to learn occlumency, the, like, mind, like, shielding your mind thing.
Yeah.
But they want him to learn it right now. So he has to stay with Snape over the summer so that he can teach him that now, so that, like, Voldemort
Wow.
can't,
I
like,
forgot about all
know
that.
their plans. So it's like Harry's just learning that Snape is, like, a person and had, like, you know, background and knew his mom and whatnot, and yeah, it's cute.
Oh, okay, so this is one of the ones that's like Snape relationship with Harry. As like a papa.
Yeah, as like a papa. As a young, because you forget how young the characters are canonically.
Yeah.
Like, his parents died when they were, like, 22. I think they had Harry when they were 21, and then
Oh shit,
died
yeah.
right
I
after.
thought of them
So
as being,
Snape,
like 40.
yeah, because they wanted Alan Rickman so bad they like aged everybody up for the movies. But like in the books, like when they're at school, Snape is supposed to be like our age, like 35, you know?
I don't know
So
how to feel
that's
about
like
that.
really different. So yeah, it's just really interesting to read. Like, I don't know. I'm like, everyone always says like, oh, girls like rewatch movies and boys don't. Like, it's like girl brain to like
Oh my
want to
god.
just read like, I want to like go super in depth like into this character that I know everything about, and I want somebody to like write a really intense like, I don't know, character study like on this one guy. And I just love it. I just eat it up. Like, I don't know. I think that's very
Yeah.
girl brain.
No, I have definitely been super addicted. I think the last one that I was like very, very addicted to was like Sherlock, BBC Sherlock
Oh
fan
God.
fiction. There was one that I was reading that was like it was Sherlock, because for me there always has to be some kind of romance. I am the kind of person that needs some kind of like slow burn tension. But I remember being really into the one that was like Sherlock and a gender bent version of like the Silver Fox like detective who worked at a London Scotland Yard.
Oh, Lestrade.
Yeah. And it was so fucking good. It was like crazy how good their writing was, and also their relationship was really good.
So I was like obsessed, like fucking next level delusional about BBC Sherlock and Benedict especially.
We need to talk off stream.
We really do. I didn't know that you liked BBC Sherlock.
Oh,
to that level,
Taylor,
but
you have no idea. I literally had to cut myself off.
I did too. I was like, this is not healthy for your psyche. Like, you need to stop.
I had like almost like an internet affair with someone writing fan fiction with them. There was a woman in California who was like writing with me, and we were like, this is getting to be too much. Like, we have to stop. And she was like, I know. Like, it was like, yeah.
Okay, so I was like super into this. Was like,
and also she was a horse person. She had a horse farm.
Whoa, hell yes. This was in my CBS era, but like sophomore year of college probably. And I was really into the R Cumber Bitches subreddit.
Okay.
Which was just like, you know, Benedict Cumberbatch's fangirls called themselves the Cumber Bitches.
Okay, didn't know about that. I was
so stupid.
I was on Tumblr.
Okay, I was too, for sure. But big in this subreddit. It was just like a fan subreddit, just, you know, different pictures of him, and I would look at it every day, and we would all just like comment, like, you know, wow, he's so hot when his hair is this color, like ever. So I like got to be friends with the moderator of that, and she was like, hey, can you draw us like a new banner and like draw the little Reddit alien like as Benedict? So like there was like this one picture from this one red carpet that we all really liked where he had his like natural hair color is like kind of red. So he had like red hair and he had on these like sparkly shoes. So I drew him, like I drew the little Reddit alien with like he has like Sherlock curls or like his natural hair, but it was red and like little sparkly shoes. So then he did an AMA on main Reddit. This was like back when like there was like the main page of Reddit, and now it's just like your feed or whatever, but there used to be just like Reddit. So it was an AMA on Reddit, and somebody went to the Cumber Bitches subreddit, got the little alien of him, and printed that out for him to use as his like yes, this is me, like verification Benedict. So he was holding it next to his face, and it was like the thing that I drew.
Holy shit.
lost my goddamn mind. I was like at work crying.
That is like transcendent. Holy fuck.
And it was all because of Sherlock. Like we were all like, everyone loved him because of Sherlock.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
That's fucking crazy.
I'm sure I have the picture somewhere.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't like ever really a Reddit fandom person. It was always Tumblr for me.
Mm-hmm.
And also it was like I was so into the character and not really like I was buying like tea that was like Sherlock themed.
The Cara McGee tea from Adagio.
Yep.
Yes. So I know her. She's like still in comics and she's still around and
No way.
Yeah, I go to well, I don't.
Wait,
go
is
to
that the
Comic-Con
spicy?
anymore,
It's like Assam.
Yeah, she was the one who made all those fandom teas. It was like all her.
Dude.
I literally have. You're gonna shit your pants. Hang on, I'll be right back.
I wasn't ready for this. This is such an unexpected direction. I should have done that. Harry Potter would open this fucking floodgate. Oh fuck.
Fuck. Bitch, are you ready?
Let's see it. Let's get triggered. Ah!
John Watson. Teton.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
Dude.
Sherlock
Holy
Key.
shit.
I think I bought this in like I mean this thing is years old.
Yeah.
And I just can't get rid of it.
I never got the tin. I always got the smaller one.
I really splurged because I got the bag of this flavor and I really liked it. It's Irish breakfast, cinnamon, and Earl Grey green.
Ooh, that's such
and
a Watson combo.
she did the, like,
Yeah.
Sherlock is on there and John.
I always got the Sherlock one because it was like he's the one that I want to drink.
Oh man,
I can't fucking believe this.
So funny. So
I have
funny.
like, I've wanted to go back because I was writing stuff. I was writing gender
I wonder
bent
if I ever
Watson.
read, because I swear to God I read every Sherlock.
It wasn't
fiction.
public. It was just between me and this lady.
Okay.
We were role playing.
How old was she?
She was older than me.
Yeah.
She was married, and it was very like. I don't want to speculate, but it's almost like, are you not in love with your husband? Because
Yeah. Oh,
I feel
for
like
sure
we're
she
sharing
wasn't.
something right now.
Yeah.
We are sharing
Yeah.
something.
We
pretty
are
intense.
romantically involved.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I definitely like sent her a picture of myself one time, and she was like, "Oh my god!" Like we were definitely there was something. It was like Watson and Sherlock were our like proxies.
Yeah.
Were you allies or enemies with the Doctor
Oh
Who and
my
supernatural people?
God.
Don't ask about Super Who luck. I was not a supernatural person.
Me either. I hate Supernatural.
It's so
I hate
grating.
it so much. It's so bad. I fucking hate it when I'm trying to find good fan fiction and there's goddamn
Get out of here.
get out of here. I don't want to read about Castiel or whoever the fuck.
Yeah, sorry,
I
but
don't
that's cringe.
care.
Y'all are posting
So,
cringe.
I
Let me get back
gotta
to
find-
my GIF collection of one guy. A mood board.
Do you like Good Omens?
I think I would. I saw like 2 episodes of it, and I could easily see myself like getting into it. But
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I do like that Doctor Who actor, David Tennant.
Yeah. He's really good in it.
But now that's why I was like, I was so sure that you would be like so fully into Baldur's Gate. But I guess you're reading fanfics of it. You're just not playing it.
There's like an embarrassing amount of instances where I bet it's on my old Tumblr, this Benedict picture, where I will like read a good fanfic before I've consumed the media and then I consume the
That's
media.
so funny. I've never done that. That's
Because
interesting.
I like look for very specific stuff, like specific tags or like categories, or like if I like somebody's writing, then I'll go and see like what else they've written, and like it doesn't really matter to me like what the fandom is necessarily.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just a vibe thing.
Yeah. I have to send you my very favorite fanfic of all time. Is gonna sound so unhinged. It's like, let me find the word count.
Judgment-free zone.
Thank you. It's called The Frost is All Over by Cricey.
Dude, they get so fucking dramatic.
I know.
They get so deep and philosophical.
The frost is all over. Why is it? Why are you acting like you don't know what this is, Google? Oh my god, she's made it into a PDF. It's like on Goodreads. Did she take it off AO3? That can't be possible.
That's a weird move. I didn't know they had that on Goodreads. Just like full works.
Oh my god, I got so scared. I thought she took it because Google couldn't find it. 148,518 words. 21 chapters.
That's what we like to see.
It is a historical AU set in Victorian times. John and Sherlock. The summary. John was brave and clever and loyal, a commoner who longed for an exciting life. Sherlock was dashing and brilliant and passionate, an earl's son who longed to solve crimes. Being a tale of glorious adventures, love letters, treachery, longing, secret identities, deathbed confessions, first kisses, daring escapes, and true love.
Wow.
So it's like set in like Dickens era.
I'm in.
Yeah. There's like at one point they like go to an orphanage. It's them when they're like little and then they grow up. But it's like John is like a stable boy and Sherlock is, you know, the capital F family, like the big family who lives in the big house. It's so fucking good. I swear to God, I read it. Like I have reread this like probably 20 times. Like, and there's a really good podfic of it. Like somebody's recorded it.
Oh, I didn't even know about that as like a thing.
God. Yeah, so a lot of times the very best, like really, really popular fics, somebody will record. And the girl who did this one is really good. And she's authentically British. She's not trying to do an accent. So her voice is like really soothing.
Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, it really feels like Harlequin novels. That like moms read or whatever.
Yeah.
But like even better, like elevated.
It's sweet. It's sweet and it's tender and it's it's just so sweet. And there is sex in this one, but it's like them like, you know, figuring out that they're gay in a time when that's like blatantly illegal, you know, and it's just so sweet. Like I cried literal tears over this fic. It is so good. I cannot overstate how good the writing is. And I think like a lot of times people who are just good writers or like, you know, maybe you don't know who these people are, like maybe they're published or something, like maybe they actually write fiction, but like half the shit on AO3 is like better writing than like popular fiction.
Oh yeah, completely. Like completely. Like better understanding of like character.
Oh yeah, and that's what I want. Like that's why I love this shit, because it's all like super deep character study, and like you don't have to give me stupid exposition because I already know what's going on, you know?
Right. Yeah, I've been away from the life for a little while, but it's like so part of me that it's like undeniable. Like I spent such a chunk of my life just writing like fan fiction basically.
I still do. I still do. I don't publish. I've never published anything, but
Yeah.
like I will write, and it's like I can't publish it because I will write fanfic of fanfic.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
will write like specifically this universe. This is like a little scene that I wanted from this, so I'm gonna write it so then I can go back and
God.
reread.
That's the fucking best. I mean, that's the thing about Baldur's Gate is like they give you a lot of the shit that you want, which is like what happens in camp or like what happens when you're traveling. But there's still always like shit to fill in where it's like the day-to-day shit.
Yeah.
And that's the fucking best where it's like, yeah, getting to write a character. Oh god. I love the feeling of like getting someone's response and being like, that is so fucking them.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best feeling.
Yeah, I agree. Wow.
I'm regressing.
Me too! I'm getting stupider as we talk.
That tea, I think, like, did, like, psychic damage to me. I cannot get over that. I will be thinking of that for days.
Literally, this is probably... It's gotta be at least, like, 7 years old at this point.
That makes me wish that I had, like, gotten the tin. Because then I could have shown you the tin.
I'm sure it was expensive. It was probably like, can I afford to spend my peanut butter and jelly dollars on this?
I will say,
John Watson G10.
Let's see, how many years ago? 2 years ago, I was still buying that Sherlock tea.
Okay.
Because I like the blend. And it's an excuse for me to still be indulging in, like...
You gotta let me know if it was Cara McGee, but she was the
that
original...
Art. That's the art.
Awesome. Yeah, she was like the original Tumblr person who started like the fandom teas. Like it was just her.
Oh wow, that
idea.
Makes so much sense because it really feels like the core of because all the other fandom stuff doesn't really like. I've looked at the other teas on there that people make, and like those are the most like they seem like faithful and like almost professional. Yeah. The Sherlock one is like purple.
But she draws. She drew like the Over the Garden Wall comic.
Oh wow.
She's like still like a working artist.
That's
and she's really good.
She's touched.
I always try to like. This is like mean. I'm not trying to be mean, but she's like. I don't know how to say this. I like want to be her friend, but like, she's very. Like not into making friends.
Oh, that's
with like other artists or like if you don't already know her, I think it's hard to be like because I have like a lot of mutuals with her just like from being like going to Comic-Cons and stuff like as an artist, but
that's lame.
It's been hard to ever like talk to her, and I want to be like, hey, like like your shit was so like formative for me, you know, but
yeah, totally. Do you know where she lives?
Yeah, she lives in Michigan.
Oh, okay.
I'm like scrolling through my old Tumblr. I'm trying to find this Benedict picture.
Yeah. That's mind-blowing.
It was literally the happiest day of my life.
That's so beautiful. I'm really glad you got to have that.
I don't know where
it's like, what do you do after that?
I don't know. I peaked in 2011.
Meanwhile, I was getting in trouble for skipping class in college. I like emailed my professor, hey, sorry, I can't go to class because I was writing fan fiction, and then she left the class and saw me just like on my computer. And I was like, sorry.
I love
this is more important.
It is more important.
That was her wedding.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to dig for the Benedict picture, but I'm sure I have it.
Yeah, please. That would just be so, like, perfectly full circle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna save and quit. I really missed a lot.
Yeah, we really just had like a podcast episode instead of...
But that's what I love. I was honestly afraid that like playing this would make it hard to have a conversation, and it was like the opposite, where like we just had our convo. No, wait, let me save. Whatever. Well, thank you for being on the stream. Thank you for
so much
always
for having
talking
me.
to me about the most unexpected but wonderful things. I wish you lived closer.
I know. I wish we could hang out like regularly or at all.
Yeah. But this counts, I think. This is a good
it
hang.
definitely does. Yeah.
And we can up again soon.
Thank you so much for letting me just talk about insanity.
I feel like I needed it. It was like perfect.
Yeah, I feel very restored and also broken. A little bit of both.
Yeah. Yin and yang.
Uh-huh.
You want to have that balance for sure.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Gonna switch this over. Good night, Twitch. Good night, Crime
Night
Liker.
night.
Thanks for stopping by.
capacity to love and hate, but to take that final step to be not only a creator, but a destroyer, a mad, unreasoning killer. Destroyer, a mad, unreasoning killer.